Thanks, Doug. Continuing our top story coverage of this winter weather. The Metro Louisville ordinance states that you must remove snow and ice from your sidewalks within 24 hours.
It is a safety issue more than anything else, but with so many products out there, what is the best way to melt that ice without damaging what's underneath? WHAS 11's Kirby Adams has been sorting through all of your options.
We've been speaking with the experts today, and they say when it comes to melting the ice, you need to think way beyond rock salt. And you also need to take into consideration the temperature.
3 years ago, when we had that thing at Christmas time, I put down thousands of pounds of calcium chloride, salt, and that type of thing. It did nothing. I didn't know it at the time until I joined this organization, but salt, calcium chloride, once it dilutes, it'll refreeze. So all that stuff, it was a waste of money.
Bill Miner, a certified snow professional, is a bit of an oddity in a southern state like Kentucky, but then so is his favorite de-icing product. It's made from a byproduct of vodka.
There was a scientist that worked in a vodka distillery plant, and he was noticing one day that this lake behind the distillery never froze.
The product, called Magic Salt, will keep many of the city's commercial parking lots free of ice this winter. It's not yet available for home use, but Bill's knowledge is. He says avoid old standbys for best results.
Rock salt is really one of the worst things that you can use. It's probably the least expensive, but rock salt can make concrete spall. When you see concrete and it's got like pieces coming out of it, that's probably from an overuse of rock
Crews are
salt.
in full force trying to keep the roads clear as winter weather moves our way, but instead of using just traditional salt, they'll be using a new product that's unlike anything you've ever seen.
Investigating the problem, getting results. This is Wave 3.
Because it's cold outside, rock salt doesn't do much good when it comes to keeping ice off of your sidewalks. Well, now there's something new available here in Western New York that will do the trick. We're spraying magic liquid onto a stockpile of regular straight rock salt. That will make the pile and turn it into magic salt.
And just like magic, it makes ice and snow disappear. Terry Thompson and her husband Randy sell magic salt locally through their company Curb Appeal. They say it works to minus 35 degrees Fahrenheit. So unlike plain rock salt, it won't refreeze.
Sometimes this product will keep activating for 2-3 days at a time, so you won't have to keep reapplying an ice melt material.
We tried it out on a sidewalk. Magic salt worked in less than 10 minutes. Landscapers at J.F. Krantz and Clarence have been using magic salt for just over a month now, taking care of parking lots all across the region, like this one on Transit Road.
Really eliminates the black ice, which you have a lot of slip and falls, which we were conscious of because of liability.
Magic salt is also kind on the environment.
It's entirely biodegradable, pet-friendly, won't burn the grass like along the edges of the walks. It's not recommended that you do this, but just to show you that it is as safe as they say, I'm going to take a little taste of this Magic O liquid. Get a little on my finger here. It tastes like salty molasses, really, is what it tastes like. It's a wonder it doesn't taste like vodka, because that's how magic salt was discovered by an engineer in Hungary who noticed a pond that never froze over. A pond where the distilled solubles from vodka making mixed with magnesium chloride. They say magic salt is more economical than rock salt too, because you will use half as much of it. A 25-pound bag sells for about $11, and to find out where you can buy it, log on to our website. You will find a link to the magicsalt.info.
Boy, sounds like some interesting stuff, Gary.
Yeah. You know, it's always easy to know when you have to shovel snow off of your front steps, but the question is, you never know when there's ice on them.
The product is called Magic Salt. The first thing most people notice about it is the aroma.
Brown sugar is what most people would say. Some people would say molasses. I tell them that's just magic.
Wheeler Snow and Ice Removal in Auburn Township is the area distributor for Magic Salt. Owner John Wheeler says some benefits.
Little to no damage to lawns and plants, does not destroy concrete.
So what makes Magic Salt magic?
We actually buy common road salt and we apply the liquid magic
Once coated, the magic salt is supposed to be anti-corrosive. We dip this rusty bolt in the magic potion. We'll get back to that later. So what is the secret ingredient? Well, it's a byproduct left over after distilling liquor. It was being dumped into a lake in Hungary.
The actual liquid coming out of this vodka distillery was keeping things from freezing.
Sure, this may look like a pile of dirt, but magic salt is not dirt cheap. A 25-pound bag goes for about $14. However, keep in mind a little goes a long way. And we all know plain road salt can stop working.
Regular road salt works to 18 degrees above freezing. And after 18 degrees, it slowly starts to, become ineffective.
Lasts longer. It works when it's cold, down to 35 below zero.
So how did our rusty bolt fare? Well, take a look. Wheeler is spreading magic salt at area shopping centers and on a couple of college campuses. Bags of it are being sold at Heinen's as well as area hardware stores.
Well, Wheeler Snow and Ice Removal says another benefit to them is that with all of that salt in their truck beds, they don't have to worry about those trucks corroding.
The foot or so of snow dumped on the region over the weekend is sticking around. Mother Nature continues to add to it as well. Salt and sand are no match for ice when it's this cold, but there's apparently a product that can get the job done even when it's 30 below.
New meaning to One for the Road. I'm Denise Strauss. Look at all the story on magic salt. That story coming up.
Ice can be a huge problem this time of year, but there is now something called magic salt, and it uses rum, vodka, and beer to melt the ice. 19 Action News reporter Denise Strauss shows us how it all works. New at 6.
Most say booze and icy weather conditions should never mix. Fans of magic salt beg to differ.
When I first heard about it, I just couldn't believe that it's like an environmentally friendly de-icer. It seemed like an oxymoron.
Magic salt, a cross between rock salt and a byproduct of alcohol. It may look like black and tan, but you don't want to drink this stuff. This is the alcohol byproduct that gets mixed with the salt to create magic salt. The magic is in the liquid, magnesium chloride mixed with the booze byproduct. While regular salt creates rust, this stuff is non-corrosive. It actually eats rust, works in lower temperatures, and that's not all.
It doesn't burn your grass, your plants, your vegetation. It's even safe around your pets.
Wheeler Snow and Ice Management, the only distributor of magic salt in Northeast Ohio. The product's so successful, it's giving them something to toast to. In Aurora, Denise Strelzik, 19.